In late September, we drove from California's North Bay to the Seattle area for a family event with an overnight stop in Medford. Heading north on I-5, the Rogue Valley welcomed us with rolling hills, vineyards, and charming towns glowing in autumn colors. Further along, the Willamette Valley stretched out with farmlands and orchards, a peaceful contrast to the mountains behind us. So up behind me you can see the freeway. That's Highway 5 up there. And we're at this beautiful rest stop right along, so that part of the highway goes over a bridge, over the, I guess this is the Willamette River, I'm guessing. We're about 15 minutes south of Salem, heading north, and it's just a beautiful rest stop here, isn't it? So we'll be back on the road soon, heading towards Salem. We're about an hour outside of Portland, and then after that I think we got about 3 hours left. Entering Washington, the Cascade foothills rose ahead, and the drive became even more picturesque. We crossed small, scenic bridges over rivers and streams, glimpsing lush forests and sparkling water below. A perfect taste of the Pacific Northwest. And we're probably not the only ones, but we're in a Toyota Tacoma in Tacoma. After hours on the road, we pulled up to the elegant Hyatt Regency Lake Washington. It's one of those hidden gems, more of a local spot, but absolutely stunning once you arrive. Sitting on the South Shore in Renton, right next to Boeing, the hotel offers incredible views. On a clear day, you can see the Seattle skyline and even Mount Rainier in the distance. Hey everybody, room tour. We are at the Hyatt Lake Washington in Renton, Washington, which is sort of up near Issaquah area. It's like to the east. We are in room 1053. Let me give you the room tour. So when you come in, you have a little wardrobe on the right that has an ironing board and an iron in it and not much else. And then you have a coffee area. You have a glass-fronted fridge, which is kind of cool looking. And shelf up there, shelf up here. We've got places for luggage and for hanging things, which is good. Yep. Nothing in any of these drawers except Andy's shoes. Over here, we have a mirror. We got Andy's hats up there. We got some of our stuff. We got, not a microwave, a locking safe. Don't know what other kind of safe there would be. Couple more drawers. Nothing too exciting. There is a huge mirror here, which is really nice. We've got a pocket door to save space, though they don't need to save space in here. That would possibly be unnecessary. And we have these little hooks here. Lots of hooks and hanging in this room, which is kind of useful. There's looking back at your door. This is the bathroom. One sink. Modern place for towels at the bottom. Another place to put a towel on there. Standard bathroom. It's got the single and double flush functionality like Caroma toilets. That works. Your garbage can actually fits under this area, so you can kind of slide it in there and not have to deal with it all the time, which is good. Here is the shower. Now I'm filming this a little bit late in the game. I didn't film it when we first came in. So I can tell you about the shower here. Pretty like marble or whatever this is. Very nice. It has one shower head and then it has a handheld. I actually prefer the handheld myself. I'm not that short, but I just like the way it works better. Over here, you have one to turn it on and one to move it to whichever shower head you want. I don't think you can use both. We have the same amenities as always, pharmacopoeia. That's pretty nice. But when I turn this on, it's either scaldingly hot or numbingly cold, and there's like one click in between. So that's kind of annoying. That was one of the things I didn't like in this bathroom. You do have your mirror there too. Lighting is pretty good. You got that lighting around the mirror. And we come in here. It's a bit of space. We've put our ice chest there. We got some garbage there. Huge TV. What size? This must be a 60 or 70 inch, I guess.
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah, it's pretty, and it's encased in this wood. It's pretty neat. You have a desk over here that Andy's happily sitting at doing things with my bag in his way. And you have this nice settee, which I'm using to store all my clothes and stuff on. Over here, I've put my suitcase up here next to the bed, which was sort of convenient. There's a little space underneath for shoes and stuff if you wanted. These controls are a little weird. You've got off and on light, strip light that goes across the bed, but it's kind of bright. This lamp here, you can turn it down pretty low, so that's nice. But the switch is a little hard to get to. It's kind of stuck under here. And then you've also got a reading light that is positionable. I didn't notice that really last night. You've got, over here, you've got 2 plugs and a couple of USB-As. Now, the thing that really bugs me in Hyatts, and I know some people probably like it, is this light at the bottom, right? So if you get out of bed, it's motion activated and it will light up. But that wakes me up. I don't want it doing that. And I don't know of a way to turn it off. So that's kind of annoying. Oh, here's a view of the room. We were upgraded to a partial lake view of Lake Washington here. We just bought the basic room and paid for one night of it with points. Okay, so we booked just your basic room here, 1 free night and 1 paid night. And we didn't get upgraded to the full lake view. But if you stand to the left of our window, you can actually see the whole Boeing factory. And this is the factory where every Boeing jet that is ever made comes out of. They all get produced here and flown out, I think. And it's right here, and it's acres and acres. You can see that it extends way, way on. It's like several football fields because, hey, planes are big. But it's pretty exciting. And we also have this lovely view. There were rowing crew earlier. Neat. Another thing I will say is that James, who checked us in, and Chris, who brought our luggage up, both really excellent, like really helpful. We've seen them a number of times. They work hard. There have been other staff, but they've been the 2 that are noticeable. All the staff is really friendly. So there is public parking literally across the street from the hotel. They will valet park you for $48 a day. Or you can just park yourself. You give them your license plate number, and it's just in and out privileges. It reads your license plate. So the parking garage was spacious, easy to navigate, even for our big truck, and it even had EV chargers ready to go.
Here we are at the water's edge waiting to have our brunch.
Our first morning, we had breakfast at Water's Edge, the hotel's lakeside restaurant. The setting is stunning, perched above Lake Washington with panoramic views through huge windows, or from the deck if you've snagged a reservation. And yes, you will need one for that outdoor spot. There was a bit of a wait, about 10 minutes, even though the restaurant wasn't full, and we braced for slow service. Thankfully, it turned out to be much faster than expected. Quick tip, breakfast was excellent if a little pricey, but you're paying for the view. The only miss? The coffee. Skip it and grab your caffeine fix at the Starbucks just off the lobby near the entrance. You can even use your Diamond Food and Beverage credit there. So this is at the back of the Hyatt Regency Lake Washington. It's a stunning hotel. And over here we have the view. You can actually see what I think is probably the Seattle skyline across the way. They've got some yoga happening here. And over here behind Andy, they actually have pickleball with a view. Look at this. You can actually go on a floating pickleball course. That looks like it'd be difficult and you'd be falling a lot, but it'd be fun. Hyatt has a little market on site. Grab snacks or book activities like yoga, pickleball, biking, and more. It's super handy, especially since the hotel sits right next to Gene Coulon Beach Park. Gene Coulon Memorial Beach Park, named after Renton's longtime parks director, was dedicated in 1978. Once an industrial site for coal dumping, log storage, and even wartime ship fitting, it's now a paradise for outdoor lovers. Enjoy a swimming beach, fishing pier, and an 8-lane boat launch, plus playgrounds, volleyball, and tennis courts, horseshoe pits, picnic shelters, barbecue grills, and open lawns. You can even grab a bite right by the water at Ivar's Seafood Bar or Kid Valley. One of the best features at Gene Coulon Memorial Beach Park is the boardwalk that stretches right over Lake Washington. This scenic walkway connects different parts of the park and gives you some of the best views of Bird Island, the park's small wildlife sanctuary just offshore. It's a great spot to catch sight of herons, ducks, and geese, and on lucky days, even a bald eagle soaring above the lake. The boardwalk is wide, easy to walk, and perfect for photos, a morning stroll, or just enjoying those classic Pacific Northwest views. If you're visiting Coulon Park, this is one walk you definitely don't want to skip. The Hyatt Regency Lake Washington has a fantastic wellness setup. For those wanting to stay active, the fitness center is open 24 hours and includes treadmills, ellipticals, free weights, and resistance machines. Floor-to-ceiling windows overlook the lake, so even your workout comes with a view. Guests have access to a heated indoor pool open daily from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., perfect for a morning swim or evening relaxation. Right next to it is a huge hot tub, easily big enough for about 20 people, ideal for soaking after a long day. Best of all, you don't need to book a spa treatment to enjoy the pool or hot tub, though full spa services like massages and facials are available for an additional cost. The hotel also offers separate male and female locker rooms, each equipped with free lockers, showers, and a steam room, making it easy to refresh before or after your swim. Whether you're here to relax or stay energized, the pool, hot tub, and gym at Hyatt Regency Lake Washington make it easy to enjoy both wellness and comfort. Thanks for watching our look at the Hyatt Regency Lake Washington. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button and subscribe for more hotel reviews and travel tips.